Xander, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm good. You got a fun theme for us? You got to finish season strong.
Definitely. Start rolling. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, coming at you with some brand new social media content for this half of the season. So, check it out. What's the point of basketball, Xander?
To push yourself to even greater heights in pursuit of a collective goal.
No, wrong. It's putting the ball in the basket.
That
Nice
too?
try, though.
Okay.
So, I'm going to prove that I'm the best at getting buckets in the league by outdueling the league's top scorers.
Probably not the most popular goal with your teammates, but I bet the fans will love it.
Look, Xander, I wouldn't be choosing this if I couldn't do it. If I were a ball hog, yeah, that'd be annoying, but I get buckets, and that's the name of the game. So, MP out.
good, MP.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And here's a look at some numbers for Paolo Banchero.
And during the last 5 games, he's been a force on the boards, really throwing his body at rebounds and trying to grab as many as he can. And that kind of effort has been noticed by his coaches and teammates.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Ingram, the 3, with Barnes, the 4. Emmanuel Quickley is out there with MP. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Then it's Wendell Carter, then it's Anthony Black, and it's Richardson in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Banchero. The fadeaway J is off the mark. Stan, one thing you have to appreciate about these two squads is how energetic and athletic they are.
Yeah, look, even in a league of elite athletes, these teams stand out. The pace is going to be pushed tonight, so that remarkable stamina is going to be tested on both sides.
So it's Orlando now, following the 3-point basket by Toronto. Yes, it's good.
And the confidence Banchero possesses is clear. He goes strong around the rim.
And here's MP from outside. And the Raptors, another 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Black outside. Richardson for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And they got into a consistent offensive flow, largely because the defense they were facing was poor.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
Here's Banchero, following the 3-point basket by Toronto. And he banks in the layup. Banchero's got his second basket.
Well, one thing that sets Banchero apart is his body control. The contact never breaks his rhythm.
Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10" wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the number is remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
And Orlando has possession, following the 3-point basket by Toronto. Shot clock at 5. Black, no good. For Toronto, they've gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid from deep, MP. And the Raptors, another 3.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Magic trail by 14. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He dropped an amazing number of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Here's Banchero, following the 3-point basket by Toronto. The Magic need to put one up here. Black, no good. Toronto leading by 17. From deep, MP. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Orlando calls timeout. A line change here for Orlando. And let's take this chance to call out our Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
His offensive effort has really gone unmatched as of late. When it comes to that end of the floor, he's been accurate and explosive. Hard for any defense to keep up with that.
1:16 left in the first quarter. Ball outside. They set the pick. They need this. It's rebounded by Barron. Toronto leading by 20. A deep three from MP. And the Raptors, another three.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to ball. Beasley for three. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Now here's MP. In the game against New York, very impressive. 4-3, and the Raptors, another three.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Outside Porter. 3 seconds left, and he sinks the layup.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. It's the Raptors running away with it. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. We welcome you. He's checked in for Orlando. Toronto also changing it up. Ingram comes in for Dick. And MP subbed in for Gillespie. And here's MP from outside. And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 36 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
So for the Raptors right now, the perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then it's MP. And it's Murray Boyles in at the 5. Now here's MP. He's got 36 points. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Nice form on that jumper. MP with some solid fundamentals for a player just starting his career.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well,
Again! What an avalanche!
What a night he's having, piling up the points and making some history in the process.
And he's broke the tie and now stands alone for third most 40-point games in NBA history.
And to overtake the great Kobe Bryant, one of the most cold-blooded scorers to ever lace them up, that's mighty impressive.
From downtown, and again, Toronto with a triple.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. And Stan, you coached a bunch of seasons in the league. What's an issue that you face that maybe the average fan doesn't know?
Well, look, I think the thing that fans really underrate about the game is how intelligent these guys are. So it's not really an issue that I faced because I was lucky to have smart guys. But I think fans underestimate how much basketball intelligence factors in when you're talking about the best players in this game.
Pass to De Silva, 6 to shoot. Orlando moving the ball around. And it's all from three-point range. For Toronto, they've gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. And here's MP from outside. And again, Toronto with a triple.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing. Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
And it's good. He hits another one.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Ball outside. Porter, the pass to Ball. Cash assisting on the play with Porter. Ball's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's MP from outside. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Pass to Wagner. Here's Porter. Inside, Bankero. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And with Bankero's size and strength, almost impossible to defend him inside without fouling.
Orlando making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for De Silva. Richardson comes in for Wagner. And Black subbed in for Ball. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Barnes.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Bankero against Ingram. Takes a 13-footer. Back to Carter. Launches a 3. No good. And so it's the Toronto Raptors, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
And hello everybody, what an amazing first half performance it's been for the Toronto Raptors.
Everything they touch on the offensive end right now is turning to goal. It makes life easy when most of your play calls are working.
Yeah, they came in with the right approach, and the execution, taking a closer look at... And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Bankero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Then it's Franz Wagner, then it's Anthony Black, and it's Richardson in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Well, granted, 6'10", 250, Bankero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too, but if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Black outside. Pass to Wagner. Carter on the wing, out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. A look at how all-star voting is going thus far.
And so much fun to see the tallies start to come in. See how things start to look.
Well, you look at Wagner. With how things stand now, it'd take a big change in the voting to get him into the top 10 in the East.
Yeah, much less the starting 5, but he shouldn't let that distract him from the honor of making it onto this list at all.
It's shaping up to be a terrific all-star weekend. More news to come as we receive it. Black passes to Carter. Richardson for 3. Myrtle grabs a miss. Toronto's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. And here's MP from outside. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Black passes to Carter. Black outside. Wagner on the wing. Still without a bucket. It's not going to go for him.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
And yes, another basket.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Up top, Bancaro. Can they get it? Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep, MP. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Bancaro outside, launches it. Rebound by the Raptors.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around. Dare I say, he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
The kick out to Bancaro. Bancaro missing again.
They need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
And here's MP from outside. And the Raptors, another 3.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Richardson, that's good.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Black outside. Pass to Wagner. Beyond the arc. Barnes with the rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. He's going off this quarter, a huge reason why this team is on top.
Orlando has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Outside Carter. Back to Richardson. And the layup falls.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
From deep, MP. And good! There's another!
90 points! A legendary performance!
We will be talking about this one for a long, long time. And it's slammed in by Carter.
I like the way Carter Jr. plays. He gives you the size, and he gives you the toughness.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And here's MP from outside. And again, Toronto with a triple.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Wagner outside. Pass to Bancaro. Clock at 4. Carter. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding? And so it's MP making things happen for Toronto. He added to his astounding And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection.
Making a switch here. Banchero's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. MP's checked in for Dick. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. So for Toronto right now, they've got MP, and it's Barrett in at the small forward position.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Ball passes to Wagner. The three from Banchero. Rebound Toronto.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
From the arc. Porter pulls it in. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Picked his pocket. Pass to Barrett from behind the arc. He's off on that one. The Magic have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth.
Oh, wow! What a play!
That was incredible.
This is what Ball is known for, a selfless player who is terrific at facilitating the offense.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam?
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Banchero outside. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And, you know, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Wagner outside. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's MP from outside. Toronto the rebound. The three. Pure from three-point range. MP's got 12 now in this quarter.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
And again, Toronto with a triple.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Porter gets the bucket.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Raptors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Back to Porter. This one for 3. Drops in the 3.
And how's that for an answer? Porter Jr. coming right back at the defense.
It's been all Raptors. And here's MP from outside. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Ball passes to Porter. Pass to De Silva, and here's Wagner. Takes the 3, and it's rebounded by Gillespie.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Banchero passes to Ball. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Feeling you, MP.
And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments away. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Look at the Kings. They're way down there in the conference standings, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season. RJ, here we are about the middle of the season. Where are these teams putting their focus right now?
Some are already monitoring their conference position, but this is the time to stay focused on being healthy and just playing good basketball every night.
Here are the five for the Raptors. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. MP out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Ingram, and at the three, the small forward. And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Lets it fly from 18. And Pirtle pulls it down. The three from MP. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. MP's got 6.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
And that one's good, Boston.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
And the basket by MP.
You like to see the young confidence from MP. Just fires right back with an answer of 3.
Pass to DeRozan. Adams with the screen on Ingram. Here's DeRozan. Rebound by the Raptors.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
Trains the three-pointer. 12 points for him.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Oh, and the jam by Adams.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Sacramento with the ball. Following the three-pointer by MP.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
A nice shot by MP.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Pass to Boston. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Magic was a man on a mission. He dropped an amazing number of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Brandon Boston.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips, and all of a sudden, you're locked in.
.133 left here in the first quarter. No one covered.
Oh, look, when DeRozan is shooting with confidence, he is dangerous, especially catching and firing just like that.
Any thoughts, Richard, on Keegan Murray's progress throughout his career?
Well, he's become more than just an outside shooter. He's worked hard on his defense, his ball movement. Murray is growing into a multifaceted player that they were looking for.
Sacramento with the ball. Following the three-pointer by MP. On its way from DeRozan for 2. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. The 3 from MP. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Outside DeRozan. Puts it up from 15, and he drops that one in. DeRozan's got 5.
DeRozan has every shot, but that mid-range, yeah, that's his bread and butter.
A 3 from MP. It's hauled in by Adams. The Kings trail by 15. Inside, here's Mann, and that one is stuffed right through.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Count it, good. DeRozan's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That's his bread and butter, DeRozan, one of the great mid-range shooters in this game.
And here's MP for 3. It's good from long range.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
And so it's Toronto, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we'll make substitutions. We've got DeRozan. Also, Terrence Mann is out there. And it's Boston in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's Mann. He's covered by Ingram. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. Toronto leading by 17. The 3 from MP. Hits it from three-point range. MP's got 36.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Boston. And again, unable to change momentum here. MP way outside. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Murray Boyles has got 4 points this quarter.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. DeRozan finds Mann. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Finds himself wide open and drills it. DeRozan's got 9.
One of the underappreciated guys in this league. DeRozan just goes out, puts up big numbers, and he doesn't really get the shine that I think he truly deserves.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Cousins, the pass to DeRozan. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Ever evolving as a passer, DeRozan continues to impress with his ability to find his teammates.
A 3 from MP. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
Cousins inside, covered by MP. Cousins, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And the basket by MP.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Cousins. Takes it inside. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Cousins has got his second bucket of the game to go. Raptors shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. And here's MP for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Here's Mann. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of the game. And finished off by DeRozan.
DeRozan making his presence felt at the rim.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
And the basket by DeRozan.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Raptors opening up a huge gap. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drums!
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance.
Their three-point shooting, wow. I didn't get a math degree, but I didn't go to Shaq University either. I do know.
And let's move on and see the top vote getters in this year's All-Star race.
It's too early to take these numbers seriously. Also, what you expect? Most of the usual suspects are up there.
Yeah, the perennial favorites, but don't discount some of the fresh blood coming up.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
And checking out the group for Darko Rojakovic to start the second half. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with MP. And it's Pirtle in at the 5.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And the call will be against Emmanuel quickly. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Cousins. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Here's DeRozan. Toronto grabs the miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
That bucket in no time at all. MP's got 57 points.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Keegan Murray wants to excel at both ends, and he said, quote, "My defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger, tried to figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective. Them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And it's Adams on the follow.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
The three from MP. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Testing the limits of his range. MP with the absolute missile.
The Kings have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Richard Steven Adams is a bit of a throwback, isn't he?
Yeah, he never takes a three. He's a traditional big man. He wants to bang down low and dominate the glass. Steven uses his strength and his length.
And he's good on the three ball.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And DeRozan kicks to Cousins. DeRozan dishes to Murray. From outside, off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the basket by MP.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Down low. Adams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A massive energy force. Adams is about 270, and that's all nasty. Very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of fouls.
And you hear about the second apron, bringing both financial and basketball-related penalties. Richard, you think that shrinks the window for contending teams?
It's going to force some very, very tough decisions. We've already seen teams making adjustments to put themselves in a better financial position. Those penalties, they're aggressive.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped them out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Cousins, the pass to man. To the middle. Here's Adams, and he banks in the layup. Adams has got 6 in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
A 3 from MP. And another one falls. Amazing. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Adams with the screen on Barrett. Here's Mann. Puts it in off the nasty crossover. Mann's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And here's MP for 3. And again, it's Toronto with a 3.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Kings have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. To the paint. And that one's good, Boston. Boston's got 12 in the game.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
And the 3 ball is good.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Pass to man. Adams with the screen on Barrett. And that one's good, Boston. 15 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Murray outside. Lets it go. Can't nail the jumper.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And so it's Toronto, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are... And with the 4th quarter upon it. Making a switch here. Adams checked in. MP's checked in for the Raptors. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Green, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
We've got Green. Also, Terrence Mann is out there. Adams is out there with DeRozan. It's Clifford at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Shots good by Green. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. they're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Outside DeRozan. Pass to Clifford. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And that one's good. MP.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
From past the arc, and again, Toronto with the triple.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Sacramento's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Mann. Outside, Green. Back to Mann. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Clifford. Bangs home the trifecta. Clifford's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Mann with it. DeRozan for 3. Doesn't go that time.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Raptors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Here's Adams. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And good, he hits it again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. On the wing, Mann. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Second team foul.
And he makes the first.
For Sacramento, Terrence Mann taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Mann. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The 3 from MP. He got it again. Sensational. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home.